Congrats, your affair just went viral. That's what the card said. The one I found on my pillow in Seattle a little after 6 in the morning. Next to it, a stack of printed proof and a motel key card. And yeah, I know how that sounds, but that's exactly how it started. My first thought was, okay, this is some stupid prank, like dark humor, except we don't have prank friends. And who jokes about divorce papers? I picked up the key card, Ravenwood Inn, room 217, and someone had written in Sharpie, "Don't call, just look." That's when my stomach dropped, because it didn't feel like a joke anymore. I went downstairs and it got worse. On the kitchen table was an official-looking document, petition for dissolution of marriage. My name was on it, and Lily's signature was there too. And it looked real, like her real. Her car was gone. Her phone was gone. All that was left was her charging cable, unplugged, and a coffee ring on the table like she'd been sitting there 5 minutes ago and just walked out. Then I noticed a little box. I thought it was going to be our rings or something. Nope, it was a men's ring, engraved with a single letter, E. And now I'm thinking, who the hell is E? I still drove to the motel. Looking back, yeah, dumb, unsafe, all of it. But in that moment, it felt like if I didn't go, my brain was going to melt from guessing. And here's the part that still freaks me out. At the front desk, the woman didn't even ask for my ID. She just looked at me and said, "Room 217, they're expecting you." Expecting me? Who is they? I go up, open the door, normal motel smell, too clean, like bleach and cheap air freshener. On the bed is a gift bag, like someone put together a little party favor. Inside, a burner phone, already on a thick stack of printed screenshots, a flash drive with a sticker that said, "Play me." The burner phone had one message sitting there, like it had been waiting for me. "You promised she wouldn't find out." And then I look at the screenshots and my blood goes cold. It's a chat thread, supposedly me, flirting, making plans, sending photos, and my contact name is saved as husband. I'm staring at it thinking, I didn't write this. I didn't send this. But it's written in a way that's close enough to me that it makes you doubt your own reality, you know? Still, something felt off. There was this one tiny detail. The me in the screenshots kept using this smiley. I don't type that, ever. I use, or nothing at all. It's a tiny thing, but it's stuck in my head like a splinter. I plug in the flash drive. There's a video, shaky camera, low light, a woman laughing, and then this guy who looks a lot like me is kissing Lily's neck. I swear I stopped breathing for a second, just stood there, watching, like an idiot. I replayed it, paused it, zoomed in, and slowly I started noticing things. Lily has this tiny scar at her hairline. Our cat got her when we moved. In the video, no scar. And Lily can't wear silver. She breaks out. In the video, the woman has a shiny silver bracelet. So now I'm thinking something even scarier. Either that isn't Lily, or someone made a video that's meant to look like her. And right then, the burner phone lights up with a new message. If you want the truth, go home. Not alone. Not alone? With who? Why is this turning into some kind of scavenger hunt from hell? I went home. The front door wasn't forced. It was locked normally. Like whoever came in either had a key or didn't need one. In the bedroom, two things were missing: Lily's passport and the folder where we keep important documents. But her t-shirt was still tossed over a chair like always. So it didn't feel like I packed and left forever. It felt like I ran out for an hour. In the bathroom on the mirror, someone had written in lipstick, "You already chose the story." I remember just standing there thinking, what does that even mean? Like, is this supposed to be deep? Or is it just creepy on purpose? Then I saw my laptop. It was open, logged in, a tab I'd never opened in my life, a site called True Couple, verified infidelity reports. Basically, a service that claims they confirm cheating, deliver proof, and help you exit clean. And in the account dashboard, there were two green check marks. Report delivered publication. Scheduled publication of what? Where? At that point, I did the only thing I could think to do. I drove to Lily's sister, May. I needed a sane human being in the room. May opened the door and didn't even say hi. She just goes, "Did you really take it public?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Then she shows me Lily's phone. May had it. Lily had dropped it off 2 days earlier, just in case. And the last thing Lily searched was, "Can my spouse publish a cheating report without my consent, Washington State?" So Lily thought I was about to publish some kind of cheating expose about her. And that's when it clicked. Someone was setting this up so we'd each think the other one betrayed first. May told me one more thing. A week earlier, a new device showed up in Lily's iCloud. Ethan's iPhone. May asked Lily who Ethan was. Lily apparently said, "He's helping." Helping with what? And I remembered that ring. The E. So I looked him up. LinkedIn. Media guy. Viral storytelling. Narrative formats. All that. And for a second I thought, okay, this is some weird content thing. But mostly I just wanted Lily to be alive and in front of me. The next day, Lily texted me from a number I didn't recognize. Pike Place, 11:30, no scene. I go. She's there. She looks normal. Not like someone who got caught. Not like someone running away. Just tired, and the first thing she says is, "I didn't cheat, but someone is treating me like I'm a character in somebody else's video." She shows me emails on a temporary phone from True Couple. Stuff like, "Your report is ready. Your video has been uploaded. Consent received." And the consent had both our names on it. Signed, fake, both of them. And right then I realized, this isn't a marriage fight. This is a setup. We tracked down the address tied to True Couple. It wasn't an office. It was basically an empty room, a tripod in the corner, a little LED panel. That's it. And on the floor there was a sticker from a hard case. I leaned down and read it. Real ship / Reddit voiceover package, Seattle. My skin crawled, because suddenly the card made sense. Congrats. It wasn't a message to me. It was a hook, a thumbnail line, a cold open. We sat in my car and Lily said, "If it's fake, how do they know so much about us?" And that was the scariest part, because the proof had real details. Our address, our dog's name, the name of my friend from high school who came over once. That's not something a random scammer guesses. So either someone had access to our home or our accounts. And then Lily said something that was hard to hear. "I went on their site a month ago." I just stared at her. I didn't buy anything. I didn't order a report. I just looked. Their ad said, "If you want the truth, don't ask. Let us show you." I closed it. But I guess even that was enough. It wasn't cheating, but it felt like a crack in the trust, you know? Like she'd already started wondering if I was lying, quietly and honestly. I hadn't noticed how far apart we'd gotten. We found Ethan, and it wasn't in a hotel or some dramatic place. It was in a tiny studio where he was recording voiceover. There was a printed script next to the mic, and the first line was the same line from the card. "Congrats, your affair just went viral." He was literally narrating our story. I just froze. He saw Lily and said, exhausted, like this wasn't even exciting anymore. "Lily, I told you not to make it personal." I was ready to explode, and Lily just looked at him and said, "Tell him." Ethan looked at me and said, "She didn't sleep with me. She hired me to make a video." My brain couldn't catch up. "What video?" And Lily said it, really quietly, "About you." Here's what it was. For months, Lily had been trying to talk to me about how distant I'd gotten, how I was always working, always around, but never really present. And I did what I always do. I nodded, said I understood, and then kept living the exact same way. Then she found these Realship/Reddit style channels, people narrating dramatic relationship stories, millions of views, comments, validation. And in her head, this idea formed, kind of awful, kind of desperate. If he won't hear me as his wife, maybe he'll hear me as a story. She swears she didn't want to humiliate me. She wanted to get through to me. Messy, misguided, but that was her logic. But True Couple wasn't some ethical documentary crew. It was a content factory. They needed cheating because cheating sells. So they offered to enhance the story. The motel, the card, the fake screenshots, even the video. Lily says she agreed to the presentation part, thinking it would stay controlled. Like, dramatic, but not destructive. And they took it way further. The final punch was this. The video was already uploaded, unlisted but live, and someone had already shared the link. Ethan opened his laptop and showed us the draft. Thumbnail, my face. Big text, "I accidentally exposed my wife's affair, and it got worse." And underneath, comments from people I actually know. My coworker, "Bro, I'm so sorry." One of Lily's relatives, "What a disgrace." And in that moment, it wasn't even jealousy anymore. It was humiliation. Like I wasn't a person, I was content. There wasn't a screaming fight, no movie scene, no dramatic slap, nothing like that. We went home. Lily put the divorce papers on the table, and she said very calm, "I didn't cheat with my body, but I cheated on us. I chose a third party, the audience. And I signed, not to punish her, not for revenge. I signed because I realized we weren't a team anymore. If someone has to go to a producer to be heard, it means we stopped talking a long time ago." She deleted the video the next day, or at least the version she could delete. A few days later, I saw a similar video online. Different faces, same exact opening line, word for word. And the stupidest part? I kept that card, because as disgusting as it was, it said the one true thing about us. We were trying to talk to the world instead of talking to each other. And that's what still makes me sick.